Hi guys! So I thought I would do April favorites. It is the last day of April, so I am on cue with this. And if I upload this in class tomorrow on the beginning of May, I will also be on time. Problem is sometimes I forget for a week, but I'm going to try my best. So I have quite a few little things. I always end up having quite a few because I'm like, if I'm going to do a favorites video, I'm going to go through all the stuff that I did as a favorite. Otherwise, it doesn't pay for me to do a favorites video if I only have two favorites. So I'm going to start with face. I have a lot of face products even. Some of these I might have mentioned, but they're still relevant. So, one I've been wearing a lot is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup. Part of this is because it's actually my color now. When I first got it, it was way too dark. It was winter. But you can see I used a ton of it. And I'm thinking about picking up this exact same one because I tried the Revlon Color Stay and I don't mind it. Actually, it might be better in the summer. This one is a little more greasy-ish feeling when it goes on. I have a pretty normal to greasy skin tone, so maybe that brings it out more. But I do really like this, and maybe if this was a little darker, it's not quite my color. I don't know if I'll pick up a darker one to try this one in the summer, or if I'll pick up another one of these, because I know the color's right, and I know what it does. Maybe if this one doesn't run out soon, I can wear it more in the summer and tell how it's going to react. So anyways, I wear 250 Pure Beige, but it's got this little spongy brush, which is supposed to be micro, yeah, it's supposed to have like micro things in it that make sure it doesn't get bacterialized. Of course, after a while, you'd want to throw it away anyways, but it's supposed to be safe. And then to go with that is the Instant Age Rewind Treatment for Under Eye Dark Circle Eraser or whatever. So this is just a little one, and you literally just, with the little brush, it's like the fastest one I've found. I don't have to sit here and do all like dainty, and I don't have to brush it on. It's literally just swipe, 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 and it's wonderful. I really like this one. It doesn't seem to settle in lines. I broke out right under my eye, so I don't want to zoom in too close, but I suppose I should. But it doesn't like settle under your lines, if you can see that. Sometimes I would wear a little bit too heavy of a concealer, and it always ended up getting stuck there. Which one came out? Dior came out with one that's like supposed to be pretty revolutionary, moisturizing, not settle in fine lines and stuff like that. So I thought about trying that one, but I really haven't. Most of this is drugstore or really old products that like I got a while ago because I've not had a lot of money to go shopping with. Another one for face. This is an oldie but goodie, is the Makeup Forever HD powder. And the little kabuki brush that comes with it. I actually went eventually. I didn't at first, but I ended up getting this. It's super soft. Plus, I don't feel like this makes it as cakey. Like, when my face is starting to get too oily, I can put this on and it doesn't like cake it up too bad. Though I did start trying Rimmel Stay Matte powder. But I tried this at first with Revlon, the Revlon Color Stay. I felt like this combination was too matte. Like it made my face look very fake and cakey. And that's not what I'm going for. And I don't want it to melt off. I think this would be great over like a tinted moisturizer for me. Or if it was darker, I would use it over that Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. So that's kind of my skin tone take on it. But this one's just so fine and it's so good to like quickly dust over, make sure you're all right. You can use oil soak-up sheets if you have them and just like be set. I haven't seen my hair from the top, and I just realized if I put my head down I can see it, and I look like I have a little crown. I just kind of put flower twists in and had fun with it today. So other face products, blush, cheek products, I guess it still goes on my face, but Oh So Fair beauty powder. This has come out a couple times. Mine's from Venomous Villains. It's the first ever collection I ever bought from. But it's a very clean pink. I think that's how they actually describe it, is literally clean pink. This and Subtle Breeze, which I haven't found lately. I think I said it somewhere and I gotta find it again. But these are great, like, natural pinks. They give me just the right amount of flush. And if I do end up hot and sweaty, they don't turn too ruddy with my natural flush coming through. It doesn't end up being overkill. And then I've not lost my tan, but I haven't been tanning in a couple weeks. So my tan is a lot lower than it was a couple weeks ago. But when I'm tan, I love this one. It's Pursue Your Passion. It's a frost, and this one came out with the winter collection. One of those little packs that it was Nordstrom's. It was the nudes pack, and I love it because it's just a really pretty burnt shimmery nude. So it's great on my skin when I'm tan. It doesn't look dirty. It just looks very glowy because of the frost finish, maybe. But so I really like those. I've got a ton of eye products. NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I picked up another one of these last time I was in Sephora because mine I couldn't find, and then I found it. But I'm wearing this now, but I literally just, I'll dot a little more. I literally just dot it on the inner corners of my eye, and it gradually fades even more than that. But it's just to brighten it without being like a chalky red or chalky white. This one's really good. And then Cottage Cheese. This one's got a little more pigment because it's like a matte. Cottage Cheese is more as like a shimmer stick. Keeping on with primers. This is new. It's the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Waves of White. So it is a duochrome. That's what all of these are. This is the only one I've actually tried, and I tried it today underneath the next eyeshadow I'll show you. Yeah, I'll just go to eyeshadow. And it reflects, it's white, but it reflects like blues and pinks and greens in certain lighting. It just doesn't do it justice like this. And there's a couple pretty colors, but since this is the one I tried, I added this one. And it's just really nice. And I feel like it feels slicker, almost like greasier, but I put it on and my eyeshadow is still there. So that's a good sign that it doesn't slick off. It's still good quality like the other ones. It just seems like those had a drier consistency, which is this is actually better. And the great thing about this is I can combine this with that Makeup Forever HD powder, which is, it's white, but it goes on clear. So let's say I love this color and just want this color. I can take that HD and pat it on top, and it's still going to keep that finish to it, but I can't use just cream. Even these, if I don't use some kind of powder, it doesn't last. And some people have no problem with it lasting, so that all depends on your eyelids. So the eyeshadow I'm wearing today is also new from the L'Oreal Paris summer collection. This one's Strawberry Blonde. Oh, my alarm's going off. That just meant get up, you gotta get ready for work, but then I got tired and decided to film, so I got ready first. I don't know how to describe this. It's pink. It really doesn't have a duochrome, but it's like, you glance at it, it's just a light pink. And then when you look closer, it's got like fuchsia iridescence in it, and it's, oh, this is another one. You have to go look at it in the store. I had this one and the purple one, and I can't remember. There was a bluish one that was really pretty but reminded me too much of stuff I've already gotten. This is so pretty. I love this, and it just looks, I love it on my eyes. I don't usually do pinks anymore because I feel like it looks too girly sometimes, but it's spring and I'm in a great mood and felt like being girly. So the second thing is kind of a different thing from all the girly colors, because this is the Sonia Kuzak, I think it's Moroccan. It doesn't say on the package, which bugs me. It's literally just this little round package, says the brand name, and then nothing. I wish they'd have at least plopped the name on the bottom. But it's this one, and I've seen it a few places. online and just had to look at it because it's metallic and it's gorgeous metallics. And I got this, not this, okay, it's Tuesday because it's the last day of the month. Tuesday. I didn't get it this weekend, this last one, but the weekend before that. So I've only had it a week and a few days, and it is destroyed because I kept playing with it and like on my eyes. Like I wore it just every day for like 4 days straight. And it's great because you can use that dark shade for a smoky eye. You can use this one and do a natural eye with like that in the crease, maybe that to deepen the crease a little more. Use this bright color to add like a very, very shimmery light to dark eye. I just had tons of fun with this. And I did do a tutorial on it. It's my last one, the smoky bronze one. Either that's my last one or the drugstore haul was the last one, but it was one of those. But these, oh my god, I recommend this so much. And it's like a $16 palette, which is a lot for like drugstore. I mean, usually you get the ones from Revlon or L'Oreal. They're $8 maybe. But this is so worth it. This is just gorgeous. And it's still so much less than MAC. And these are a little smaller perhaps than MAC. I don't even have the size on it because, but you can see it's not very thick. And they're a little smaller, but it's worth it. Worth it. I should have just shut up and said worth it. Liners. I bought this because I was doing that drugstore makeup routine, and all of my eyeliners, I used to have a Maybelline one, and it dried up after a while. Like, I had a long time. So now all the ones I have are like my Bobbi Brown, which is still decent. Hasn't dried up completely, and MAC. And like, I guess I have Physicians Formula, but I didn't even check if those were dried up because they are old too. Maybe old enough I should have got rid of them. But I went to find a Maybelline one for my makeup tutorial and realized they were sold out of everything but navy and eggplant. I think that was all the colors they had left where I went. And so I picked up, I didn't know L'Oreal had just come out with a gel liner. So this is just Blackest Black, so not much to look at, but it's so creamy. And it's simple. It just says Blackest Black. The top does say what it is, at least. But it is like, you know, a glass jar. It feels about the same weight as the Bobbi Brown one. Like, you know, it's not a flimsy, cheap plastic one. Like, Physicians Formula is pretty cheap packaging. This one, and it's just great. I love this. It came with a little brush. It's actually still in its package on the ground. This is the 24-hour infallible lacquer, but love it, love it. Definitely, I recommend this over Bobbi Brown because it's soft like MAC. I like the MAC ones better than Bobbi Brown's because that one just got, it was hard when I even opened it. I mean, it's not unpleasant, but not how I prefer it. Anyways, oh, and then what I've been using for my wing liner constantly, I went back to it and I hope it forgives me for abandoning it for a while. Neighbors walking by, probably thinking, what is she doing talking to herself? Good thing I pulled the blinds down. It's Physicians Formula's Ultra Black Eye Booster, and this is the little one. They came out with a really big one, but the reason I love this one is it is tiny. Like, it's just the best one for lines. I'm going to do this on the inside of my hand, which is terrible because you can tell my hand's all crackled and, you know, it's not a smooth surface like on the back of your hand. Anyways, so there's that, and I love it, and I ended up buying two because I thought I lost the other one. Anyways, so I also invested in Maybelline's The Rocket Volume Express. And I don't do a lot of volumizing mascaras because my lashes are so short. I wear a lot of false lashes. And, but I found if I use 2 to 3 coats of lengthening and then put this on, this is great because I get the length and then I pump them up. And this is also my final coat on my false lashes. So I'll curl my lashes, do a few coats of lengthening, then put my false lashes on, and then I'll do a coat of this, and it brings them both together, plus it pumps up the false lashes, which are usually, I mean, if you look at these, this is what I'm wearing, but I've got mascara on them, plus I trimmed them down a little bit. They're very, like, natural lashes, like, no mascara kind of lashes. So, anyways, that's my philosophy. I really like this for volume. If you have naturally long lashes, this would probably be great. I usually only use one coat, though. I think it would start to clump after that. Go away, guy. Making me feel weird. Then for lips, well, this is the one I'm wearing, and this is one of the old ones. This is Strawberry Shortcake, and it's one of my favorite for a really naturally girly pink. It still looks like your lips, pinker. And I really like it because it's very softening, so I really like that in the summer. Don't want chapped lips in the summer, that would be awful. I love glosses, but I don't want shiny skin with my glosses. So sometimes this is a great alternative. It's smooth and a little shiny, but not gunky, glossy look. And then I grabbed the two new ones that I could find. My Wild Watermelon better be somewhere. It might be in my work bag. But Juicy Papaya is this really gorgeous corally peach. It's just enough peach to make it so it's not too corally. I don't know how to put that. It's just enough coral to make sure it's not too peach. It's just enough peach to make sure it's not too coral. Wow, I need sleep. I've got like 4 hours of sleep, and I decided to do this instead of nap. Naughty. And then there's Lollipop, which at first I was like, oh, it's just another bright pink. And it is, and I have enough of them. Oh wait, Sherbet. See, Lollipop, there is a Lollipop one. Sherbet is a little bit more of a richer, redder pink, so it's not quite the same. Actually, I'm going to see if I've got Lollipop in here real quick. Oh, I do. Look at that. Holy moly, that is different. And you can tell which one's new. Lollipop is a very fuchsia, purpley fuchsia, whereas this one, Sorbet, is a really reddish pink. So you can tell this one's purpler, this one's redder. There we go. So I like Sorbet a lot better than that one, actually. Sweet Tart, I think, is a lot lighter and brighter. And the last lip product, it is the last one, is Revlon's Just Bitten Kissable Lip Balm Stain in Cherish again, because I just love the color. It's like this gorgeous, it's not quite baby pink, it's like just different. I don't know how to describe it even. It's like a very blue based. I don't know, because I'm like comparing it, and because the color when you glance at them look very similar-ish, this one just comes out so different, and it's such a unique color. I don't know how it's unique, because it's just another pink, you think, but no, it's really unique. Okay, whew, lip products done. I only have like 3 things left, I believe. Yeah. There's a couple I could mention that would be honorable mentions, but since this is already almost 20 minutes. A new polish I picked up that I really like, and I just kind of picked it up because I had a job interview, and I was still in the cities, and I was like, my nail polish was blue glitter, and it was chipping off, and I was like, I need something neutral and opaque to put over top, and I like peeled it off the best I could and put this on top. It is my Vampire is Buff. It's, I think, the European collection, is that what they call it? Yep, Euro Central, because I bought a little tiny kit of a few of them. I'm wearing the Budapest one, the purple one, and then the mint one from Essie, Mint Candy Apple, and Budapest from OPI. But it is just like a whitened cream. It's just a cream, like just a white cream. The Vampire Buff thing, I don't know. The whole vampire thing is kind of overdone for me, but whatever. It's just nail polish. I'm not gonna not get it because it's making a reference to something overdone now. Um, I really like it. I didn't expect to like it that much, and I actually just kept reapplying it. And the only thing is, if I play with my hair or do my hair or itch my head or whatever I do, my nails get stained red from my hair. So with this, all of a sudden it'd start turning pink, and I'm like, at first I thought it was kind of like, oh, maybe it's pinker than I remember, and then I like put another coat on, and I'm like, holy moly, it's my hair. You can tell where I lay my head against the wall on my bed because it's pink. It's not quite bright pink, but last thing, second last thing, Bodycology. I just picked this up from Walmart and it was on sale, so I'm guessing it's an older scent. But maybe you can still find it. XOXO Nourishing Body Cream. And it's flirty. The sweet blend of raspberries, lemon sorbet, and musk captures your heart and flirts with your senses. I also like the Paris one that I picked up. There was 2 Paris ones, so I actually have the older one that was also on sale. But this one is more like I've been using it constantly because it just smells like springtime and summer because it's like raspberry sherbet. Because the lemon sorbet, there's that word. Everyone is obsessed with sorbet. Lemon sorbet, then raspberries, and musk. I love the smell of musk, and it's kind of an older person scent naturally. So with this combination, I love it. It makes it much better than one would assume. It's so good, and I want to put it on, but I'm not going to. I'm going to resist that urge. And then another favorite is sarsaparilla, which I could really use a drink of it. For those of you who don't know, this is just the Sioux City. It's actually the only sarsaparilla brand I found around me. It's root beer. The granddaddy of all root beers. It's very old school, but some people have never even heard of sarsaparilla, and I feel sad for you because you need to try it. And it's amazing. It's just really good. And I always, if I go, it's only at the one, I usually get my groceries from Walmart, cheaper, and it's only at the one grocery store, and if I go there, I end up buying this. And I went there for Moscato wine, which is also a favorite. And I am 24, so I'm allowed to drink, so I'm putting that out there. Drink responsibly and legally, but Moscato is a very good wine if you try it. I guess, okay, I'll make one more little thing since I gotta get going to work soon. I bought this, and the thing is, I don't want to, people are loud. I don't want to rave or rant about this. It's the Vaseline Spray and Go Moisturizer. Moisturize in seconds so you can put your clothes right on. My complaint with this is I got all excited because I was like, you just spray on the moisturizer and go. But you spray it on and you rub it in. And I'm like, well, all you do with lotion is you put it in your hand and rub it in. So this isn't really making my life more efficient. And I don't have that. This is more of a, not greasy, but initially it doesn't sink into your skin super fast. But I don't mind that. I guess I don't immediately after I shower have to throw back on all my clothes. And maybe this is better for that, but I've been keeping it in here, so if I'm going to put it on after my shower, I like have to walk from my bathroom into my dressing room, put this on, then half the time walk back to my shower, because that's what I did today. I needed a shower after, and I'm going to kind of vlog in here. How about that? So those are my favorites and stuff. So if you don't want to listen to me just yamble on about a couple random things, just go. Just go. Okay, bye, guys.